What's that? Who there? Whoa.
I'd love to play like a little Mythbusters because you seem like someone who knows so much about, what is healthy, what isn't, versus the misnomers within like marketing. So, yeah, of course. What are some of the things that you feel like an average person thinks is healthy or thinks is good for them, but in reality, it is not?
This is a tough one. So BTR bars are keto friendly, paleo friendly, vegan, plant based. I mean, we really check all the boxes. I think that at the end of the day, the lifestyle that I follow is really about intuitive eating and eating what's good for your body. But I think that as a whole, I think that right now, low carb is what people thinks is right and is what is good and what is healthy. But and it works really well for some people, but for others it might not. So I think really, I think people want to fit themselves in a tribe and identify with a specific tribe. And if it works for them and their body feels good and they feel better than ever, I have so many friends and colleagues and influencers we work with who are keto, and they just feel so amazing. They have no brain fog. They, wake up at 5 a.m. and, do like a 12-mile run, and they're able to, they just have so much energy because their body's in ketosis and it works for them. But other people don't experience that. So I think for me, this is why I've brought this BTR collective together, because I really want to talk to the people who are the specialists. So the registered dietitians, the nutritionists, people who have degrees, who can tell you, what who do testing, personalized nutrition to focus on their specific needs. So I think right now it's, in the country, people are like, okay, I think I'll try this diet because it's going to be good for me. But without seeing, it's like going to see trying to diagnose yourself from WebMD, which I am guilty of pretty much all the time. But it's like, trying to take care of your physical health, without going to see a doctor. And I think being able to, find a lifestyle that works for you and that is healthy specifically for you. It just, health is so individualized. So I would love to see, the country move towards this concept of, I'm going to invest, some of my resources into going to see an RD or to go see a doctor about my health and really figure out how food can be integrated into my lifestyle.
That's why I love Levels so much, and I'm sure you've come across them because they're the first to allow individualized data in real time. That's below the surface level. So like we've had fitness trackers, and that's helpful to know like calories burned or an estimate of that, but we've never been able to go beneath the surface. And so I really think there's going to be a revolution of, who knows what it will look like if it's you've got a whole sleeve of sensors or it's an ingestible or something, but it's going to be fascinating. And once that happens, I think there'll be a lot more emphasis on, all right, let's go to the doctor and figure out how to read this data. Like now that you have it, like what does this data mean?
Exactly. It's so personalized. It's so personal. And I think that, when people try to fit themselves into, one box, it can be limiting. So, and even though I really wanted to make sure that BTR bars fit a bunch of different, across different intersections in the health and wellness space, because I knew that was going to be important. And I think the one thing as a society we can all agree on is that added sugar specifically, is not good for us. It's not like, if you eat a cookie from time to time, it's totally fine. But for me, I tell my husband this all the time. I'm one of those people that if I'm going to do something, it's like go big or go home. So I wasn't going to create a protein bar that had, some sugar, like maybe 6 or 7 grams. Like it's better than another option, but I really wanted to make this like best for you option, 0 grams of added sugar, because I just felt the most comfortable bringing a product to market that I felt comfortable eating every day, multiple times a day, and feeding my family. That's the only way I was going to bring a product to market.